Backroom Crew Podcast, coming at you with another episode. This one's going to be a little bit shorter, trying to try some other things out, see how we do it. With me, we're one person short, but we're still doing good, I think.
He's with us in spirits.
Yes, he is.
That poor married man.
So, with me, we have Wesley. We have Wistry.
Hi, people.
And we have Andre, the Grouch. The Grouch.
Ouch.
I'm just saying, he is. Alright, so,
what's on the agenda today?
Let's go ahead and cut to it. Let's start with this first, since it did just come out. The the Avengers Age of Ultron trailer just came out. Well, it leaked. I'm guessing it was supposed to come out.
No, it was supposed to come out during a game today.
During the
and everyone started posting as soon as it came out.
Oh, so it came out. Oh, okay, that means it came out during the national championship.
Yeah, that was it.
Football. So
I don't know sports.
Yeah, so and that we all
A thing in
saw
which people
the
get paid too much money to do play video.
So, what do you guys think of it?
I thought it was pretty decent. A little depressing sounding though.
I love that though.
I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it makes you think, someone's gonna die.
Well, Josh Whedon did say that this one is going to be a more, darker setting than the last Avengers.
That is,
I'm not, I don't appreciate too much grimdark, but I do like a lack of hero shield, because I know, everybody's got their favorites, and I know Disney is going to be doing some weird things since they own Marvel. But I mean, if they're willing to put casualties into the mix, they're willing to drop a mainline character.
Hey,
hard.
That'd be cool.
Yes, exactly. Of course, you get the inevitable freaking shitstorm on the internet, but you know what? So be it.
True.
You know how many times these characters probably died in the comic books?
Yeah, I mean, but I'm saying, stick to your guns.
I'm gonna be honest though.
Keep the universe going forward. Nobody comes back.
I'm gonna be honest though. I think this trailer is gonna be one of many, because they made it more so about Iron Man for this one.
I hope it's not that many. I hope they go ahead.
So they might do a Captain America centric one where it's going from his side of the whole thing.
Oh, him getting punched in the face by everybody.
Yeah, and then I want to see the Hulk one.
I hope they just
him
do
one
more.
Yeah.
I hope they just do one more, because from what everybody told me, there's a scene where you see everybody's bodies spread out, and it was supposed to be a scene that Tony Stark had, where he had a vision of everybody dead, and Captain America's shield broken. I hope they show that, and that's the last one they do before they show the movie. Because I mean, they don't really need any more trailers, because
the hype engine's already been built, primed, well maintained,
been
and
built since the first movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest though. Like I said, there's two different fan bases for these movies. There's the actual comic book fans, and then there's the movie fans.
And see, now you're going to start dividing the fan base now.
The movie fans consist of mostly females gaga over these characters when they don't know shit about the characters.
I'm not going to disagree with you, but I'm also not going to fully 100% agree with you, because there are a lot of... That makes it seem almost like it's sexist.
I'm not trying to be sexist, but there are a lot of females out there, trust me, I know them.
Yeah.
That pretty much typecast that person with the character and only think of that person.
Yeah.
I'm not saying all of them are like that. I know there's a lot of girls out there who actually read comic books, know the characters, and like them for what they do.
I mean, was Chris Evans getting any of this play when he was in Losers?
No, he wasn't.
And Losers was a pretty decent movie.
He didn't get this much play with Fantastic Four either. The moment he became Captain America, a lot of the newer fangirls, I'm going to put it like that, became gaga over it and only became a fan of him became a fan of Captain America because of him.
Well, that's because...
It's like all the Loki fangirls.
That's a thing.
Yeah, there's plenty of them. Oh, I love Loki, especially in the movies. You just like Tom Hiddleston.
Does anyone watch his show? The show he's on?
Tom Hiddleston?
Yeah, he's got a British show he's on.
I don't watch BBC.
Why not? They've got good programming.
I pretty much if I were to watch, I'd watch it for the reruns of Star Trek Next Generation. That's about it.
Oh.
I'm not a Doctor Who fan.
What about Sherlock?
Never seen it.
You should. It's good.
I don't know, because the last time I saw, Benedict Cumberbatch on TV, my underwear came off.
He does that.
While still wearing pants.
He does that.
It was just right there next to me. And he was just on the Daily Show.
He does that to people.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe you should stay away from BBC in public environments. You might end up naked and not know why.
Hey, it happens. Wouldn't be the first time.
Well,
But on the business.
Well, since we're talking about British things, and we have a British Superman, there was a rumor going around about Henry Cavill is British.
Really?
Yeah.
Never knew.
Yeah.
No!
You got to do the head snap first.
That was stupid. All of that was stupid.
Well, the rumor was
DC movie. No.
the rumor was that there was supposed Batman vs Superman was supposed to be split into 2 films, and it got debunked by Henry Cavill automatically.
Dick.
Yeah, I was actually really excited about this because they came up with a pretty cool but corny title. It was called Enter the Night with a K.
I don't hate it. A little cliche.
Hey, it was cliche that kind of needed it.
Still, like I said, I don't hate it. It's just a little cliche. That's all.
What do you think from a movie standpoint? Do you think it would have been good for them to split the movies up?
Actually, no. I'm not upset about that.
If they would have?
Not. If they would have.
Yeah. Andre? Anything about that?
No? Got nothing.
I'll be honestly, I'm not
Hold
really
on.
a big. I'm not really a big
Polygon article. I was just looking. I was just trolling through. Apparently, Nintendo has a secret song in Mario Kart 8. You heard of it? You know what it's called?
Nope.
It's called Toccata's Song, apparently. But here it is.
I just didn't know what it's called, but I know of it.
Welcome to Some Awesome Games. I'm Rob. Today I'm going to show you.
This is a great song.
Skipping ahead.
It's there. We're not playing 3. So if you go to any of these, find some Yoshis. So Tataka is actually good to these guys on the fence line here.
This guy really likes talking.
Very carefully. It's very hard.
I want to punch him in the face.
Him cheering, so here's a Yoshi cheering. If we head over to this blue guy, he may be singing the song we want to hear. Very hard to hear. Have a great listen. So you can hardly hear that, right? But here, this is what he's singing.
Shut up!
As you can see, Mario's all sealed up.
That was it right there?
It's been in Mario Paint, Yoshi's New Island. It's been in multiple Nintendo games, and they usually hide it pretty deep.
Do we have any Nintendo news on the agenda?
Yeah, we can get to that in a second.
I would say, if you don't mind, I like to talk about that one, when we come up to it.
Okay.
It's just stupid.
Well, let's see. Since we're cutting this, let's try... Anybody want to talk about the Naruto movie?
No one likes Naruto. Why even try?
Oh, I like Naruto.
Then you're no one.
Oh.
Well, it was just the highest grossing in the franchise.
Because they got what they wanted. Naruto and Sasuke touch butts and have fun. That's about it.
No, it's not true.
It's not true.
At all.
Sasuke actually got with Sakura.
It's true of all the fangirls. I read the last part of the manga. I know what happens.
Yeah, it's a spoiler.
Man.
Everyone dies. There you go.
That happened before.
That did
Shush.
happen before.
All right.
That one thing and that
Well,
other thing happened.
Let's get to this since we're talking about
Pirate Bay
things.
got shut down?
What?
Yeah.
Pirate Bay got shut down.
Yeah.
Apparently they're resurrecting it, though.
No.
Well, I guess since we're talking about things that are kind of weird and we don't really care for, let's talk about the cosplay sales in Japan.
Let me guess. One of the top 10 is freaking scout uniform. The scout uniforms from freaking what is it? The Titan thing.
Attack on Titan?
Yeah.
One of them is also Love Live.
Yeah.
Wasn't the Love Live one the number one?
Number one
What the hell is Love Live anyway?
Love Live is about this group of girls that become idols.
Yeah. Actually.
So pointless.
Yeah.
No, it's
Nah, I can't say that. My wife is a big fan of it, so if I say anything bad about it on the podcast, I'm going to hear about it next day. So,
And Kantai Collection actually had 3 costumes.
I'm pretty sure one of them is Shimakaze.
Yeah.
My favorite character. Shut up.
Yeah. And yeah, one of the scouts, the scout costume for
Scout Regiment.
Yeah. Attack on Titan.
He's everyone loves Attack on Titan.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was pretty cool.
I'm not saying it's bad, but at the same time, the fan base gets fucking ridiculous.
Well, isn't that for everything that's like...
Yeah, that is true.
Because, freaking Sword Art Online fans were like that. It's like everybody in...
I'm going to be honest. The only thing I actually liked about Sword Art Online was the fact that the second half of the first season felt like I was watching a Legend of Zelda ripoff.
I hated the second half of the first season so much. I'm like, what is this bullshit? You go from a tense, just tight story to we have wings and we're magical elves now. I'm like, fuck off the second season.
One word.
And the fact you have to keep his stats.
Feels? What?
Yep.
No, the show ended when he got killed at the end of the duel.
Feels. I guarantee you it's because everybody was crying, like, oh no, why did he die? And then it was like one of those, well, we can't let these little
We
teenage
can't let all this money go
Yeah.
away.
It's actually
We
the
can't do
manga,
that.
so.
I know, but still, it's like if you ever watched the animated series of Gantz.
I have.
Right after the
I haven't even
temple
seen the
arc.
crappy movies.
Yeah, the movies are rather draggy.
In theaters. I spent the money on it.
Why?
Because it was cool at the time and the girls I knew back then before I got married wanted to go.
I'm sorry.
Wow, excuse me.
I got tail.
Nice. But yeah.
Not for everybody.
But if they didn't do that for Sword Art Online, they would not have paved the way for the awesome second season with the one and the only
Death Gun. With his weapon.
with his
Death Gun.
best
Oscar level writing right there.
anime ever.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
But anyway, back
No, we're
back,
not even joking.
All right.
back to the cosplay thing, unless that's done with now.
Yeah, I'm ending it because you're talking about Death Gun. Alright, speaking of death, let's talk about one of the horror kings of death. Jason Voorhees is getting his own video game.
They need to let the franchise die.
No, they don't. I'm a
Yes,
fan.
they do.
Now the question
I'm a
is,
fan of everything.
Yes.
now the question is it going to be an original story, or are we going through all the freaking Friday the 13th
What?
in this one game?
From the description, all they
What
said is
Up to
that...
Freddy versus Jason, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, no. They need to just stop it and Jason Goes to Hell? And then just end it there.
I thought, honestly, all those movies was just like one continuous weekend. I mean, because that's pretty much all. You
Well,
watch the first
except
one.
the first one. The first one involved his mother killing everyone.
Okay, yeah, you're right about that. All right, yeah, the first one. But then after that, it's
After
just
that became him, you know,
and it's
demon
just
like.
sitting and
You know,
watching.
you run 10 miles. He's right there in front of you, and he just walked.
Yeah, everybody's having sex and getting killed and body parts, and
Well,
it's the weekend.
the way they said that this one is going to be, you can play as either the campers or play as Jason.
I'd rather just play this
It's
shit.
just gonna, so it's gonna be like
It's
evolve.
Evolve, like you're a co-op or whatever, and you're either finding different ways to kill the campers or try to survive Jason and do
Or
some
maybe it's
damage
going to
to
be
him.
linear. Like the first few Transformer games that came out for the movies. Where you get to be good or evil, but it's all linear.
I don't see how that.
You just you walk in that straight line.
So I can't choose to be Starscream and go over to the good side at one point and then
No.
go back to the bad side.
No.
Why?
You don't.
Oh, man.
Starscream, you puss.
Bad enough you got killed in a death battle with Rainbow Dash.
That was funny.
Yeah.
That one was funny. I like that one.
You say you think it should die, Dre?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's boring. There's no actual plot. It's like, oh, hey, teenagers are doing risky
There
things.
is a plot.
So that means it's
Then
just
that's
send a guy with a machete to go stab them to death because reasons.
In that case, they
said
should
the
just send
plot.
Machete.
No, but then you just jump into the orgy.
You just play this.
That is true.
Background. Yeah, that is true.
Machete. You know what? I would actually watch that fight. I would watch
Machete
Jason versus
versus-
Voorhees. I would watch that because that would be interesting.
Oh, man.
But it's just me. Like any situation where you cannot fight and the decision is one-sided, I'm already uninterested because you know how it's going to end up. Because if the person can't fight, that means they can't win.
Donnie Trejo would lose that fight so hard.
No, he wouldn't.
Donnie Trejo's boss. You take that back.
Did you say
Yeah,
Donnie or Danny?
Say Danny? Did I
It's
say
Danny. No, he said Donnie.
I did say
Say
Donnie.
Danny?
You said Donnie too. It's Danny Trejo.
It's Danny Trejo.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But you know
Sorry,
what? You know
Sorry,
what?
Danny.
You know what? The fight would start. It looked bad, and all of a sudden, Spy Kids would happen. and that's how he'd win.
Oh boy.
Oh,
All right, next.
that's funny.
Well, let's go into a little bit since you want to talk about some Nintendo news. Anybody got $40,000 or higher?
Not me.
I'm not going to spend that much on a Nintendo game. I don't give a.
No, they didn't spend it on the game.
But this is the ultra rare Stadium Events fitness game made by.
You know
Bandai.
what? ROM sites are a thing.
Well, you can't find one of the ROM sites that's unpackaged. On eBay, they're selling this ultra rare
It's a
game.
piece of plastic.
It's right now it's at like 43, but it's expected
No,
to get over 100,000.
A piece of plastic to you. A
Oh.
3-ton bar of gold to someone else.
Or a wet dream.
That too.
But pretty much.
That text right there.
Mm-hmm.
And so the world was engulfed by pudding.
There you go.
God, Beerus would be happy.
So
Then we wouldn't have anything to worry about in Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods.
yeah. But basically, the guy who owns it, he used to work for Nintendo, and he actually got a copy of the game, sealed, packaged, certified, or whatnot. But he couldn't sell it until he quit Nintendo. So once he quit, he decided to go ahead and sell it.
Okay, aside from that, what about the guy spending all this money to buy one type of amiibo? So no one else can have it because he hates the
Oh
character.
yeah, that's right. This guy, where is he from again? Where is he from?
They didn't say where he's from. He has, and he didn't give his name. It's like he gave a alias like Henry something something, and he spent over $4,000 on pre-ordering one amiibo right now, Rosalina and Luma, because he hates the character and he hates her fans, so he wants to collect them all so they don't have it. And he says he has $35,000 left to buy more.
That's a jerk.
So pretty much, if you want to rub your ass in this guy's face, buy international. I'm gonna be honest. I pre-ordered my Rosalina from France because Target sucks.
Hate.
I was trying to keep a counter. I lost count. I didn't even. I'm sorry, man.
A lot of hate. A lot of hate.
Yeah, this guy's just like hating on every single
It's
thing.
like one of those little counters that you see at the guy on the bus. Just.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, you know, to any Amiibo fans, Nintendo fans, if you already got a Rosalina, I want you to post a video with this guy's alias and say, "Hey, fuck you."
Yeah.
Hashtag Rosalina.
Hashtag.
And you want to make it worse? Kiss it. Just kiss it. Just mwah. That's all you got to do. If you want to really, bust this guy's balls.
Oh, did you know Ant-Man has a trailer?
Yes, I
Yeah.
saw the Ant-Man trailer.
Have not seen
Funny
that
thing
yet.
about the Ant-Man trailer, they released it beforehand, but they did kind of like a Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie film theater for movies. Remember that when they released that trailer?
Yeah.
Remember when they released the movie?
Yeah.
And it was in Adult Swim, but it was like a really thin thumbnail.
Yeah.
They released the Ant-Man trailer the first way like that.
It was assholes.
Yeah. But they actually released the full trailer. It's not bad because you hear Hank Pym's voice over it. Like, you hear him talking and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just hear Paul Rudd talk, like, certain lines. And it is like Paul Rudd. I'm still a little bit on the edge about Paul Rudd as the role, but they said that's the main person they wanted. Like, when they wanted the successor to Ant-Man, I forget his name at the moment, when they wanted someone to play him, they said their first choice was Paul Rudd. That's what Edgar Wright chose.
I don't understand. They got Chris Pratt to be freaking Star-Lord.
I mean, but who really knew Star-Lord before the movie?
A lot of people did, actually.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I didn't.
I've never heard of Guardians of the Galaxy. It's like I was like, really, beforehand, I was like, who are these assholes?
I mean, well, if you watch the the Honest trailers, at the intro of Guardians of the Galaxy, the guy's like, yeah, these guys are a bunch of like second string Marvel superheroes from the 70s, which is again one of the reasons why all like his favorite all of his favorite record songs are from like mid 70s, 60s, and such. Because it's kind of.
No, that's because he got abducted when he was a kid, and the only thing he had was his little recorder thing on him when he got abducted, and a bunch of movie plots and stuff.
Also, if you want to know who his father was, just think Space Leonidas. That's who he was.
Yeah.
Space Leonidas.
Yeah, from when I read up.
Oh, that's cool.
But,
yeah. Your dad's a Spartan in space. Not Master Chief. Different Spartan.
Those guys never get killed. They go MIA.
Pretty much.
I didn't do it.
One thing I remember is that... one thing I also wanted to talk about real quick was... did anyone hear the news about Flash and Arrow getting picked up for another season?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yes.
Yeah, because I got a fanatic on my Facebook that keeps posting about that shit every 5 fucking seconds.
It's not me.
No. I'm not saying names. I know it's not you.
Oh, okay.
All right.
But they did get picked up for another season, both of them, and they're actually in talks of having the Atom become a TV show.
Really?
Yes.
I believe it.
Because Brandon Roth right now, he's the Atom, and another unique thing that they're doing.
No, you want to know what I see? You want to know what I want to see?
What?
I want to see a show about Nightwing.
Funny thing about that, they're actually doing a Nightwing show.
Really?
Well, they're doing. See, if you're not aware, they're actually doing multiple TV shows coming out this fall. Like they're trying multiple TV shows. One of them is Titans, which is going to star Nightwing, Starfire, and Raven right now at the moment.
Why not?
And that's going to be on TNT.
They're not just going to go with the whole Robin thing? They're just going to...
Yeah, it's going to be... They basically say that he is going to be in Batman. Like, he's going to be the protege of Batman. So they're going to mention Batman, but, you know, he's going to be like his own.
Which Robin was that anyway?
Dick Grayson.
Yeah,
it was Dick Grayson.
It was the first Robin. He became Nightwing.
Dick Grayson.
Then the second Robin died.
Right, I know that.
Then the third Robin...
The Robin became Red Robin.
Red Robin.
Fourth Robin was the third Robin's girlfriend.
And became Batgirl. A Batgirl.
Yeah, and then, fifth Robin was his son.
And he died.
Yeah, he's dead now.
Dang.
Or at least right now at the moment.
Sucks.
And until they bring him back with some amulet or something.
Yeah, they're actually in the process of doing that.
Yeah, they're gonna bring him back during his funeral. He's actually sitting down with everyone during his funeral. Like, when'd you get back? Oh, amulet. Dude, who's in the box? Don't worry about that.
But
That's
as far as the other shows, they're also doing a Supergirl show. It's gonna be on CBS. And that's supposed to actually be, they said that may be directly like in the same universe as Arrow and Flash. So they're doing
They didn't claim what hero it is, or it's just multiple heroes.
it's a Supergirl.
Yeah,
Supergirl. So that's gonna be, they're thinking of making that their Trinity.
there'd be a lot of butt shots, that's all I'm gonna say.
They're thinking of making that their Trinity. Flash, Arrow, and Supergirl. Which when you think about it, it kind of matches up pretty well. And it gives the whole like Earth 2 Justice Society.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And Titan's supposed to, they're saying that right now, but Titans may be in that same universe only because TNT, CBS are both like owned by Warner Brothers. They have like shares with Warner Brothers. So it's a possibility. But the one thing I wanted to say, they're planning on doing a show, not an actual live action show, but a animated series about Vixen.
Huh. Who the hell's Vixen?
Vixen is, remember in Justice League Unlimited when when Hawkgirl left.
Oh, that chick.
The chick who owns the amulet and can transform into any...
I remember her now. I remember her now.
wants.
Shit, how did I forget her?
She's an African woman who family was murdered, and to get like kind of revenge back on.
She actually made an appearance in Teen Titans Go.
Yeah, she did.
It was a short one though, because you know.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Dang,
but
superhero parents and origin stories do not stay alive.
Nope. But they actually said, but this kind of cool because they said this is gonna be an animated series that's gonna be on like the CW's like showcase thing, kind of like the way that last season of Core was, but it's going to be in the same universe as Flash and Arrow. So if they eventually decide to do like a crossover, they may pick a live actress for her.
So pretty much they'll do pretty much a TV special where they cross over.
Probably. Which would be actually kind of cool.
I mean, if they do, they do. They don't, they don't.
They're doing pretty good things right now from what it is.
Let's just hope we don't have another Gotham.
I heard that was good. What happened to Gotham?
No comment.
What? What happened to Gotham?
Just stay in the dark with this one.
Really?
Just stay in the dark alley with this one and walk out. That's all I gotta say.
There's some crazy stuff going on that's kind of like... It's a good mob detective show, but as far as it being like Gotham, the writers really lack that extra oomph.
Well, that's because the issue is that you can't really write a modern Gotham. The original Gotham was set around pre/post 1930s, crime families and prohibition. You can't really do that now because, well, police corruption's better hidden, and it's not centered around the same particular subjects.
That, if they were to do something about police corruption right now, with all the bad shit going on, it'd be too close to home, and people won't want to watch that.
Especially, with all the cops getting killed and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's... I don't know. I think y'all do that a little bit less credit. I think that you can do a good... Shoot, maybe it was my thought. You can do a good Batman, but...
Well, here's the question. What do you consider a good Batman?
Oh, wait.
Is it the more modern, I'm a ninja assassin Batman that beats people up, or are you talking the more cerebral...
Christian Bale voice.
or are you talking the more cerebral, I'm a detective, I investigate first. My investigation is my primary skill.
Pretty much.
Self-defense and combat are secondary.
Why not both?
No,
pretty much, if they were to do a Batman like that, it'd be the American Sherlock.
No, you can do both. It's possible to do both. That's what the comics have been doing for years.
What I'm understanding,
yeah, I know, but what I'm
about
saying is that the original
doing
Batman was a person with limitations.
Yeah.
Current Batman is essentially an Ubermensch. He has no real flaws because even his flaws end up being advantages at some time or another.
That's because either writers or fan base do that.
Exactly. So I'm saying,
Just like
pare
all
it
Superman's
down.
powers are bullshit, so.
Well,
Yeah,
no, that's only pre-52, post-crisis.
I know, I'm just saying.
Pre-post-crisis.
Yeah, well,
That's
pre-crisis Superman. Pre-crisis Superman was like either pre-crisis Superman or post-crisis Superman. One of them.
Pre-post time
before the
crisis.
after.
Whatever. One of them. Okay, one of those Supermans was pretty much OP. Like, he had ridiculous powers.
You're talking about Silver Age.
Yeah.
Superman's so powerful that when he sneezes, entire solar systems shift out of alignment.
Yeah, pretty much. Either that or Superman 1 million.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna make a show like
Definitely
that,
over what I thought.
well, even so, I think I know where they were going. They wanted to take Batman out of Gotham and just go with the.
But
cops.
Batman is Gotham. Batman's big thing is Gotham. You take Batman out of Gotham and he's not really Batman.
Right.
The original thing, though, what they planned on doing, they were going to do like a short series, series of episodes, one each based on a major villain of Batman.
That's
what they were going to do.
But see, if they're starting over a new series, then they should do what they originally did. A bunch of small-time crooks.
But then you just got, what is it? Freaking.
He's
Law and
basically
Order.
like a Dick Tracy ++. Small-time crooks. That's what he started off with. He wasn't fighting international crime syndicates until maybe a decade or two later.
Well, at least Penguin and Harvey Bullock are good. And Jada Pinkett Smith is good up there.
Yeah, but you know, you
Jada
save the
Pinkett?
Joker.
Yeah.
Save the Joker for when the ratings are starting to go down after the show peaked.
Yeah.
Save Joker and his magic bullshit till way later.
But of course, everyone's like, bring Joker, and they're going to bring him out early because they want to make the fans happy.
They already messed up Tommy Elliott up there, which was freaking stupid. Like, they made Tommy Elliott his bully instead of his best friend.
Really?
Yeah. Like, Tommy Elliott's supposed to be his best friend and then becomes, like, crazy and wants to be him. But they made him a bully right off the bat.
I'm Buttman.
So, yeah. Alfred's also good in it. Yeah, Alfred's good in it, but, you know. They can only do but so much. Hopefully, they're bringing the show back. It's starting back up. I think it comes on Mondays now still.
What, Gotham?
Yeah, it comes on Monday still. So, hopefully it's still good. I've also been wanting to check out Agent Carter while S.H.I.E.L.D. is gone and catch up on S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2. Because S.H.I.E.L.D. was actually, it got good towards the end. You know? And then Season 2 they said was pretty good as well. Agent Carter, it's a period piece, but I'm kind of like, I don't know, I may like it, may not, but it's something.
Whatever happens, happens. I honestly don't keep up with most of these shows anymore. I don't even watch TV that much.
Should at least watch Constantine.
I'm just saying, I mostly just work on props these days.
Yeah. Everybody should at least watch Constantine. Constantine is that show.
I wanted to. I don't know though. I guess I'm still holding on to Keanu Reeves, but
No.
yeah, everybody's just like, Wesley, don't you dare.
Hey, I admit that is one of my favorite movies, but this show makes that movie look like In the Name of the King.
We
That's
don't talk
saying a
about
lot.
that movie.
That's saying a lot.
Stop breaking the taboo.
Sorry.
It's weird how, you know, people just keep bringing up
Yeah, they do.
like the worst.
I have to bring it up because it just makes me so...
You know how a wound heals? You stop picking at the scab.
But I want to hurry up and get rid of it. It looks so ugly, that scab, just like a deformity. Like I got a mole in a weird place. Just
Nice.
ugh.
That's why you ignore it.
Yeah. Anyway, what's our time looking like?
It's 10:13.
Yeah, we've got about 32 minutes, 33 minutes really.
33, so that's about a good one. 30.
So you cut it here?
So yeah. Alright, we're going to go ahead and cut this. I want to thank everybody for watching and, you know, listen to us ramble about random stuff. We're going to be back next week for you guys. This has been the Backroom Crew. Remember to like, comment, subscribe down below.
You better.
And